Japan is a paradise, and like every Japanese, I remember the great myth of how our land was created, of Izanami and Izanagi, the god and goddess who were brother and sister and lovers besides. One morning, when the universe was only slime and swirling waters, Izanami and Izanagi stood on the great bridge of heaven, gazing down on the chaos below, and decided to create the world. Izanagi, the great male god, picked up his spear and thrust it into the murky depths. He pulled it out, and 4 drops fell from the tip, forming 4 islands in the shape of a dragon, and the islands were called Nippon. Indeed, the lovers created a paradise. Gods everywhere, a god for every tree, for every rock, and for every drop of water. I was born Hokkaido, the northernmost island of Japan, the land of the Ainu tribe, the most ancient of all Japanese. Our island is a flat, cold place, and the least populated of all our islands. Once, it was the whole of Japan. Some claim that the Ainu are not Japanese at all, but that is like saying a Sioux or a Blackfoot is not a real American. Like they, we are a vanishing race, slowly becoming a memory, our only reality being that we too are wards of the government. The Ainu have little in common with the Japanese. Of all the gods, we worship only one, the bear. The Ainu hunted him for food, and it was only logical that he who gave us life should be our god. This is what the elders say and believe. Some of the young generation, like myself, dream of leaving Hokkaido to go south to Tokyo, where life is sustained not by the flesh of a bear, but by the city. My heart is haunted, pulsing with the savage beat of ancient Ainu drums. I try not to live in the past, but as I look at the faces of my elders, I think age demands respect, and I must respect the past. Savage bear hunts of ancient days are only brave and glorious tales of what once was. Today we sacrifice to the great bear god above, not a fighting beast taken alive as in days of old, but a suckling cub taken from its mother and raised by an old woman of the tribe. The cub carries the messages and prayers of the tribe to the great father bear in the skies. The withered old woman who had been his foster mother had tears in her eyes, but you cannot keep a god for a pet. Not all of our ancient festival is so serious. We play games too, like catch a plate. It is said that anyone who drops a plate will not find a man or woman to marry. I always hated to play this game. The festival continues on, far into the night. In the spring, I was to leave my tribe to go south to Tokyo. Spring comes late to Hokkaido, but it finally came, and it was time for me to go. To meet other people in other places, friends of my family, with whose help I was to make my way. As the riverboat carried me away from home, I thought of my elder's last instructions. Our people will be nice to you, but you must listen and obey. Never break that rule. Never disgrace yourself.